So, I think Thay would be the best because we want to go north. Or the Stony Tor, you said? No, I heard you, John.
Okay.
Well, I was trying to see which one was closest so we could get out of there quickly because Caldor requires us to go around the Tontury.
And that is something to be concerned about because you are the laws of Anadel. Yeah. That all magic is illegal there.
Including Divine, or is it just Arcane?
All magic is illegal there. They don't really go beyond that.
Okay. Rochelle's right north of the Ephesia River. I suppose the Stony Tor would be best because then we could just river hop to this area.
Okay.
I would wager.
All right. And who's doing the navigating for this trip?
For the actual navigation,
Yes.
Kurtal's got a map and a compass. So,
Okay.
let me see his bonus to survival. Nope, not on this map. I forgot.
I think you'll be okay. All right. So what I need is, how are you traveling? Once you teleport there?
Teleport, Kurtal has Phantom Chariot set up, and that lasts for like 8 hours a day.
Okay. All right. That works. She'll be moving pretty good.
I think it's
Especially
100 feet right now.
Especially because they are not affected by exhaustion because they are summoned creatures, and they are like the Phantom Steed spell, so they're not affected by rough terrain.
Okay.
At this level.
I move 10 feet per caster level, pretty much. Or per 2 caster levels, 20 feet per 2. So what's your caster level?
I would do it lesser bonded, so that's caster level 11th, so plus 5.
So it maxes. Doesn't it have a max of 10 though?
Max of 100. It's 20 per 2, so it'd only be 10. Yeah, so it'd be 100 feet. Yeah.
Okay. Unless you ritualize cast it.
It has water walk at 10th level. If you ritualize cast it once, it'd have airwalk.
Alright. So essentially 80 miles a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I greater entwined it, then I could do airwalk and we could fly.
Yeah.
Could we do that, Uncle?
Yeah, if you entwine it or ritualize cast it, either way. Mm-hmm.
Well, if I lesser entwine, then I get the water walk. If I greater, then I get to fly.
Okay.
Which I think Kurtal would do that because he knows the situation with Anadel enough to want to get out of there quickly.
Okay. Just so you know, Santa Claus is probably going to be conspicuous.
Still, if we can go through the air, we get to avoid having to travel through the woods.
Okay.
So
That would go, yeah. You
significantly
go
faster.
Yeah. Okay, very good. So, I'd say,
Take like 2 days to get there.
yeah, that's all it'll take. Teleport there.
A day and a half, yeah.
Okay. Before you leave, you come there to pick up Namuin. Namuin is very weak, but he is getting dressed and trying to help. Sometimes, and other times he just sits there and just looks like a sloth. But you do see the last day when you go to pick him up that someone is there chatting with him quietly, and it is...
I apologize for the sounds of the motor in the background.
That's alright.
Woo! Blake.
Do you get close enough to eavesdrop on them?
I mean, yeah, Kurtal would approach. He's got no reason to assume it's private because they're about to leave. In Kurtal's mind, he would think it's Blake coming to say goodbye.
Yes. All right. So as you come closer, are you going to try to remain undetected?
I will use passive stealth, which is a 2. So, like, 12.
Okay. All right.
Like, he wants to walk up quietly because he doesn't want to interrupt, but he's definitely not going to try and sneak up on these guys. He's got no reason to.
Okay. You almost got it. Two very shitty rolls. Unfortunately, as you get close to them, the only thing you hear Gregorius Blake say is that you hear him say that
I don't suppose I could do a... I was going to say, I don't suppose I can do a perception check to listen in as I'm coming up.
Yes, I'm pretty much just giving it to you. He says, you do not have to worry, I will handle it. And you didn't hear what he said you had to worry about. He just said, much, do not worry, I will handle it. It's the only thing you heard. And then he'll hear you approaching or notice you and turn aside, and and the Namuin will just nod, and then he bends down and gives Namuin a hug and walks over to you.
It has been a while. I'm surprised to see you here.
I wish I did not have to be here.
Well, I am happy to see you. I would wish the same.
What you're doing is very important. I appreciate that. Can I help you in any way?
Well, Namuin said that he wants to visit the Lake of Color, and I understand that that's on First World.
Yes, it is.
Well, if you have a way of getting there, or if you have advice on how to handle it, I can adapt myself, and only myself, unfortunately, to other planes with some divine assistance, but if there's anything else I could learn about it or do to help my comrades who are traveling with me.
He'll glance over towards Namuin and then back at you. He'll lower his voice slightly. He is not going to make it to the Lake of Colors.
Hmm.
Do you have any means of reaching First World? What are your plans?
I've had no idea. Ever since I found out about this, I've been off the cuff trying to do everything I can. When it came to getting to that plane, I was hoping... I have a scroll that lets me help summon planar allies. I was hoping maybe one of them could give me some assistance somehow. But I'm concerned that it's not strong enough.
Hey, we'll consider that for a moment. His eyes will glisten with energy. Seems passive. With all due respect, I'm aware of what you and your Cabal has achieved, but you are not up to this task. Not for First World. And even if you would be, there is no way you're going to get him there in time. If you arrive at any random location, or even of the major locations, to travel to Lake of Color, which is in the middle of nowhere, you have to first understand that First World, things are different. You're going to go through period of adjustment, being a native from the material plane. A sickness comes over anybody that goes there the first time. It lasts for a while. As you adjust to things that just aren't natural, the way shadows lay on the ground, they don't lay the same way as they do here. That hurts us, gives us headaches. You're going to have to adjust to that. Light does not operate. It does not travel straight. It bends, it slows, it speeds up. Colors change for no reason. It diffuses and resolidifies at a whim. Without these consistencies, we are troubled to adapt. There is a period of sickness based on how well you can adapt, to where you will be very sick. It will be difficulty just walking to go to the bathroom. Once that passes, you're traveling across the plains that were never finished to the degree that they were here, never refined, never ordered. Every domain has its own feudal lords. Some are declared, some are not. There are no set boundaries. And in each domain, the laws of nature change. And that continents there are as large as they are here. The only chance you have of getting there in time is to travel to his home and enter from there. Even if you do that, it will be extremely hazardous, and I still do not think you'll get there in time. I suggest you make a pleasant attempt. Damn sirens. And when he's gone to sleep, you come home and you wait. And if you want to take him there or visit there sometime in the future, you do it when it's more ideal. That's my recommendation. If you want to breach it any other way, you can use a window ritual, but you're going to have to find a weak spot where the coterminous boundaries meet and are very lax. And there you can cast the ritual to open a rift between here and there.
Well, there's already two places that come to mind. In fact, I think there's one place that actually has a gaping window that's just being barely held shut.
Where?
Scotia. There's a statue there that we didn't quite understand at first, but it said it was holding the place together, pretty much. And if you were to disturb it, then the trees would walk, the land would shake, the air itself would breathe.
He'll step a little closer. That might work.
Not to mention,
I'm not sure how old the statue was.
it's old enough that it's still active. I tried to peer into the magic that made it up and nearly went blind.
Have you done any more than rudimentary study into First World? Your lessons. I know you have required learning, but I'm talking beyond that.
Not much. As a Universalist student, I spread my studies. I tried asking Rolun about it. He's more informed, but even then he could just tell me it was a plane of chaos.
There is a book. I believe it's on the Exarch tier of the library. It's called Apocrypha of Antiquity. Read that before you go to First World. if you want to try to get there before he passes, your only hope is to get to an existing rift of some sort or gate. Either his home or Scothia, wherever you think is best. I do know his home is not far from the Lake of Colors. I do not know how far, and I do not know what the state of the home is, for it's been a while since I've been there. That is your best chance. I wish I could go with you on this journey, but I am needed elsewhere. Is there anything else I can do with you before I leave?
Unless you know any vanguards who have been there and would be willing to help guide us, then no. Although I do appreciate the offer, and I know Namuin would as well.
Take care of him. I know he will be most happy just seeing his wives again. Beyond that, I do not see a rush for time.
Oh. Uvitsi. That was the name.
Uvitsi?
The engraving on the statue. I actually have it in my notes.
Uvitsi. Oh, the statue of Scothia.
Yes, the name was Uvitsi, the Vomiter of Earthblood. The earth is hungry, the air is fickle, and the trees are ornery. That was the engraving on it, at least.
Uvitsi. I think I've heard that name before. I have to think where. I do not know off the top of my head, but I believe it might have been someone from long ago.
Is it always?
Not from these recent ages, from very long ago.
Alright, well, we have a plan at the very least. We're going to get ported to the Stony Tor, and then from there I can get us to Rochelle's Rest, probably within a day or two.
Oh, so you are going to his home?
At the very least, that's what I can do. And from there I will adapt to the situation as best I can. I'll head up to the Exarch's tier and see if I can get some information from that book afterwards. Leave him to see his home for a little while.
Good luck, Kurtal. Just so you know.
And to you as...
Namuin never once forgot who you were.
Oh. I didn't think he did. And that's why I think I need to do everything I can.
Don't take too long. You will be needed here. And then he'll turn and start walking away.
Yep. Kurtal's just gonna kind of chew on his cheek a little bit before going to Namuin and seeing if he's ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
Alright, well, we'll be traveling with part of my Cabal. Katrina and Poogie have agreed to come along with you and I to keep this underway.
That's nice. Okay. You teleport to Stony Tor. Shazam! Poof! You actually teleport to a place outside Stony Tor. She does not teleport into Stony Tor. Close to it. There is a very small little town there, probably with 30 people in it. It's a settlement made with clay and wood roofing, mostly for the most part. Pretty much ranchers and one-story haciendas and things like that in style. Stony Tor itself, you don't get to actually spend too much time there, unfortunately. It is these massive sets of stone ruins where once there was a mighty castle and toll house and gate guardhouse. Of course, this is where the mighty battle of Tor, where Vonyl first brought down the first Wizard King and supposedly brought heaven upon earth here. Now it is called Torland, the region by the locals, and Stony Tor is the stone ruins of Tor. Okay. Sometime it would be very good to travel there and visit it. It's important to many wizards.
We went through there, me and Kurtal, but we didn't spend a lot of time there.
Yep.
Yeah, we went through there to get to
time right now.
Tontury.
Yeah.
From there to Cauldress, I think. Yep, Kurtal would stay there, make sure everybody's oriented, and then to the side summon the Div Arcane Phantom Chariot. Horses, or horse-like beings have wings, the chariot has wings, the wheels are wings.
Which, as a side note for the characters, in case they forgot, is for anybody that didn't know, didn't realize it, that Gaina is from Torland. Okay.
Gaina is the name of the other custodian in Cabal 2.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. All right, you guys start traveling. Takes you essentially 2 days to get there.
Kurtal will chitter-chatter.
It takes 2 solid days, almost a third, simply because you have to stop occasionally, frequently actually, for Namuin. And after the next day, he's even worse, and he doesn't even really want to get up. He seems to be rapidly losing all of his strength. And he sleeps through most of the second day as you travel.
I mean, Kurtal will talk to Katrina and Poogie about Spilius Amir, how he's fairly certain that Spilius might have been a gnome.
And she'll ask you, why do you think that?
Nobody knows he was born to, and according to the Qualbanawa, the tribe in Paran, he was unnaturally short. Shorter than, quote, the bearded shortmen in the earth, so shorter than dwarves, which I would wager that he was a gnome. Not to mention he was insanely old, minus 2352 AR, and he wasn't recorded as missing until 712.
And when was he supposed to be born?
According to the tablets, if they were accurate, minus 2352. And he wasn't... The last he was heard of was from 712 AR.
Wow, that's really old. That's like 5,000 goblin lives.
If it's to be accurate, he was in the realm of 2,000? 2 millennia, 2 centuries as well, yeah.
All right. When you get in the general area and you're following the river, it occurs to you, you guys decide that there's 2 ways you can try to find Rochelle's Rest. You can just search around yourselves, knowing that it's somewhere near the end or the spring of this river or somewhere around there. And stay in the wilderness and just search yourselves, which could take time. Or you could travel to the nearest town, which is downriver, just a few miles, but it will bring you into contact with Inadellans, and it will take you downriver for a ways, so...
well, what's the nearest town? Like Thay, or is there something riverside?
No, there's like a little village, like a little hamlet, essentially. But considering it's a very small little hamlet town, it's going to... your group will be noticed. It's not like it's a lot of travel there.
I don't suppose we saw anything while we were flying up above.
Oh, there is a larger town further down if you want to go to the larger one.
Well,
no. About halfway towards... probably in the middle of the bend there. Probably where your air is at.
No, we... I mean, it's a difference of... Like, the smaller village is here and the larger town is here, kind of.
Right, yep.
That's still a good day worth of travel.
Mm-hmm. It's a tough decision. You're probably discussing this while you're taking a break. Time is of the essence because of how fast Namuin's fading. On one hand, if you stay in the area, you know it's somewhere in the area, but I mean, searching can be difficult in the wild, and which there's a lot of woods and things there, and mostly it's just grasslands, things like that, but there are some woods and some hills. Or you could go get directions, but that could take time and cause its own problems too, so either way.
I'm just checking my cleric spell list.
Okay.
Who is drinking from a spray can?
Me. It's my milk jug.
Unfortunately, clerics do not get anything that show you the way.
Well, I was trying to see if I had communion yet. I think it's a 5th level spell.
If you were a druid, you can be there in a day. Like, bam, I know where it is. It's over there. Or a ranger, I guess, but a higher level.
Nobody took Zeta.
Planar inquiry.
You try that. How long does that take? I think that takes
let me
to cast.
Planar inquiry. Let me. Yeah. So I could ask a planar creature if it has the information.
Yeah.
But it would have to be specific to that creature, so it wouldn't really be any good.
Okay.
The only other thing I can do is use my planar ally to summon a Quaddle.
All right.
I mean, that's kind of a waste, but to each their own.
Wait, what
I'm not saying it's a good idea. It's a big fucking snake thing.
Yeah, I know what it is.
Flying snake thing.
What are you summoning it for?
Yep, I'm just pulling it up to get the exact thing, because it's up to 12 hit dice. Yeah, planar allies 12 hit dice. Mm-hmm. You can do plane shift. And have
Pretty sure plane shift is only self. No, it's touch, yeah.
Yeah. That's actually a really good idea.
How do you get back?
I suppose we just have to ask for directions. Unless... Like, is Namuin awake at all, or is he just out the entire time?
You could rouse him, but he's mostly just sleeping for the most part. You could ask him, you want to rouse him and see if he can give you directions? Sure.
Yeah, Kurtal would try at least once. Tell him that we're at the spring of the Eclipsian River. And if there's any directions they can give.
Okay. Alright. 1 die 100, Fate Keeper. Okay. Namuin is having trouble focusing. He looks around, trying to figure out where exactly he's at. You say he's at the spring. You have to repeat yourself a couple times, and then he finally says, well, then just go to the orchard. And he goes back to sleep.
All right. Oh yeah, if anybody's curious, Bilius Amir would have been 3,064 years old at the time he vanished.
Katrina will tell you that if you just want to rest, she can scan very large area, but it takes time. Several hours.
I'd love to go and ask the village, but I know we're in Anadelan territory, and I don't want to risk anybody taking offense and trying to attack us.
Poogie says that she could probably go.
Katrina, if you want to scan the area, then I think that's probably our best option. Is there any way I can help do so?
Not really. It just, I just have to wait until I can see everywhere.
Fucking diviners.
Alright.
Fucking diviners.
Alright. And,
Yeah, again, the big problem is I don't want to have anybody following us through the area and saying, oh, they're casting magic, we need to attack them now.
well, that is true. And as for being subtle, I mean, you guys are flying around in a Santa Claus mobile. Wow. Okay. So she casts a spell for a minute. And when she's done, 15 little round magical orbs to glow and shimmer slightly. But not a lot, not brightly, just slightly reflective of the light, but minimally. Appear, and they look like they swear that they have pupils. And all 15 of them fly of their own volition and take off in different directions.
There is one thing that Kurtal can do.
Okay.
I can cast Divination.
Okay. Is that the actual spell?
It is the actual spell. I can
I can cast Divination, because she's like, yeah, me too. What the fuck are you on about?
Congratulations.
It's like Augury, but it actually gives me words of advice.
Hmm.
And it has a 78% chance of 77% chance of success at base.
Technically, it's supposed to be about
80%.
something that's going to happen, but I'll let it go, I guess. I don't know.
Well, concerning a goal, event, or activity that has to occur in 1 week, and we are going to be getting to this place within 1 week.
That's what you think.
Yeah.
If you can find it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, well. So you guys can travel. Katrina says, once she summons the eyes and they go off, she says, that they'll come back. They'll be traveling around her for the rest of the day, so... you guys can continue searching.
Do they instantly teleport back to her, or do they need to catch up?
No, they need to travel. So, and they have to travel the land themselves, but essentially, they just scout. You have 15 scouts out there searching the area. And she can have that around herself 24/7.
Gnarly.
But the only reason she didn't is because, of course, you're trying to stay subtle inside Anadel. She probably would have during Sethaheth, traveling through Sethaheth. So, alright, so I take it you're just going to search then.
First thing Kurtal's going to do is try the divination.
You have that prepared for this day? Did you expect to need this for today?
Yeah.
True.
You don't prep prepared spells, do you?
Yep.
Yeah.
You do prepare it, you can just spontaneously heal.
Oh, okay.
What I have prepared is Holy Smite and Tongues.
Alright. Then no. Okay, so you guys are traveling. So you get a... you get a... do a perception check. You got a 5% chance of finding it. Plus
I have no idea how that...
Plus anything you roll over 20. Alright, very nice. Okay, so you got a 16% chance. Give it a go, Fate Keeper.
So I'm looking for 84 and above.
85 and above, yes. I think.
No, 16.
No, you're right. Okay. Nope. Okay.
Maybe
All right.
Katrina did though.
So, let's see how
I suppose
well
Poogie and Katrina can do.
You guys are staying together, right? You individually?
Yeah. I mean, if we're going to be
three of you.
flying around, we may as well just all be looking in like a different direction. Or if we're
Okay.
hovering.
So, oh wow. Alright. So she's only got a, okay. 12% chance. Okay.
12.
You'll want to do a double brackets. She gets to roll it 5 times. 15 times.
Okay. Oh yeah.
So, that's hers, and then the 15 eyeballs. What spell is that, by the way? Just out of curiosity.
Prying eyes.
That's cool.
Okay, I see the 90. That's good enough.
Hmm.
Okay. So, late into the night, you guys arrive. One of the eyeballs come back, one of them, and tells her, Boss, I found it. Actually, doesn't say anything.
Just chitters.
Yeah. Don't forget to moisturize if you have dry eyes. Yeah, something like that.
God, fuck that commercial.
And, alright, you arrive. The eye found an orchard. So I take it you guys will go check out the orchard, and when you get there, you see light and an opening in the middle of the orchard. And, where the hell... Okay, there it is. Duh. And when you arrive, it doesn't take long to realize that you're supposed to be here. Okay. This is the right area.
Woo!
Okay.
And you said bringing the diviner was a bad idea. Oh god, that's a gate.
Maybe. Can everybody else see, or is it black?
I can see.
That's one hell of a gate.
I was kind of expecting like a little town of gnomes or something like that that's set up south of the Sorkin Mountain.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, not that. Not that.
All right. So, how are you carrying Namuin? Are you throwing his ass on a floating disc? What are you doing?
Kurtal will carry Namuin.
Okay.
I would say let's strap him to sugarcane, but I can imagine how well that trip would go.
Right. All right.
Get me off this crazy thing!
So you're carrying Namuin. Poogie's tagging along. She wanted to bring Dober, but nobody would let her. Okay.
Well, unless Dober was going to pull the chariot, he didn't fit.
She's gonna get fly permanently cast on Dober, and then look out.
And then the world will lament.
Dover would just fucking fly away from her. You realize this?
Yep. That, and she's gonna get conjure milk permanently cast on him, and then he'll be a dairy camel.
Ew. That sounds really gross.
That it's a male.
Yeah. No, somebody explain that to Poogie. Okay.
Oh man.
All right. So go ahead and approach at your own risk. What you see before you, by the way, is raised stone pedestals, platforms actually, quite large. In front of them, there is a smaller pedestal that is tiered, has multiple tiers. Each tier smaller than the other, and upon them are a bunch of little candles that are glowing. That is what's giving off the light, and you see nobody around to tend the candles, and you see a bunch of fruit-bearing trees everywhere, all different types of fruit. Okay. In the middle, between the two stone platforms, you see what looks like. How much can you see, by the way? You can see the light.
I can see all that. Like,
okay,
from here to here, it's a little blurry, but then I can see everything else.
Okay, that's fine. So you see what looks like some type of collection of water there with a soggy grass. There's no clear shore or boundary. It seems to just kind of be a mass of saturated grassy land right there in the middle.
Wow, this place is beautiful.
Oh, this is nice. Look at all the fruits in the trees. There's apples and lemons. I love lemons. Can I go eat a lemon?
Let's hold off first, Poogie. We don't know if this place is being protected by anything.
I could ask nicely.
Let's just see what's going on first, and then you can ask nicely.
Fucking wisdom.
Okay.
It's
All right.
true though. I could literally ask anyone any question ever and then get the answer.
Yep.
Oh god. Anyways.
All right. Well, go get in there, Kurtal. Carry Namuin in.
Yep. Kurtal will get to about here. I figure that's a good point to let everybody catch up,
Okay.
token-wise.
When you get to about there, that's when you realize that this pole of grass that you saw kind of growing out or standing in the middle of this saturated area, you thought maybe it was a tree, a furry, fuzzy tree. That's fucking tall. It just keeps going up and up and up, straight into the air. Like one massive beanstalk of ivy.
I don't suppose I can see the top of it.
There's a mushroom up there for a 1-up.
Dee-dee-dee-dee.
The top of it, I don't think so. You can't see that well in the dark. At the top, you see there's something up there that's murky and cloudy. It's kind of got, it's where the black of the night sky and the stars or something obscuring it. You see the roiling silhouette of some gaseous mass way up there, a good 50 or so feet up. That's kind of a dark gray, kind of sickly color. And then every once in a while, it lights up, and you can see with a very small discharge of electricity, and you can see that it is a what looks like a 15-foot wide lightning cloud, storm cloud, hovering around the beanstalk, the ivy stalk.
Yeah, so Kurtal is going to just sort of kneel down a little bit and try and rouse Namuin. Just, Namuin, we're here, I think. We're in the orchard.
He'll look over, tilt his head. We are here. How did we get here?
Flying horse things, the usual way.
And a lot of eyeballs. Namuin will nod slowly. Wow. That's good. Thank you, Kurtal. Take me up to see them.
Of course. And Kurtal's right-handed, so...
He puts Namuin in his right palm and pitches that motherfucker for a touchdown.
Fastball special, motherfucker!
I'm not really sure what the right-handed thing had to do, but I'm
saying, people tend to naturally go towards their preferred side when it comes to a decision between left or right.
Right.
It is a human psychology, as they tend to lean on their dominant side, so their weight makes them lean towards that direction.
I like it. Okay. And you take him up these old steps. They got some moss growing on them. The grass is growing along the edges. But very nicely solid built. And there is a very small little sepulcher there. And you take him up, and they don't have you put him down. He'll just stand there leaning on it. And take that in very quietly. Kurtal.
Yes, Namuin.
Did I ever tell you?
About what?
Hmm?
Did you ever tell me about what?
Oh, about Rochelle and Gija.
I don't think you've told me about them yet, but I would love to hear it.
Well, I married them. Don't know why. At least not the first time. Which was Gija. That's the story.
Well, I'm sure you were a very interesting husband to have.
I think so. This is Gija. I made all this, you know. Well, not really. Rochelle made the orchard.
She had quite the green thumb.
Yes, she did. She loved plants, especially ones with color or berries or fruits. She said that the taste is a smell that you can feel.
Those are very wise words.
I think she's right. Thank you for bringing me here. Now, leave me alone for a little bit, and then I will call you over, and you will carry me over to see Rochelle.
I'll be sitting with Katrina and Poogie over in the distance. I'll come and check in on you in a few minutes if I don't hear anything, okay?
Yes.
Yep. And Kurtal will... As he's walking over, Kurtal will pull out a copper piece and put the daylight spell on it so we can all see. Because I think even Poogie only has, like, low light vision.
Okay. So you're putting the daylight spell on the copper piece. Fucker.
Mm-hmm.
Why you gotta do that? No, I can't just put it on you.
Why you gotta carry a copper piece?
because I like to have money in case I want to buy some snacks.
Oh no.
What sort of fucking snacks can you buy with a copper piece?
An apple.
Anything.
Yeah.
I mean, that's typically what a snack costs is a copper piece.
I could get some pork rinds, maybe a bag of nuts.
And this is just the light spell, correct?
Daylight, 60 foot.
60 foot.
Oh, fuck a duck.
Just
Brains sound really good right now.
Just put it on Kurtal. I'll say he put it on the Ankh in his robe, for the sake of it.
No, it's daylight. Fuck you. I'm just gonna say the sun comes out.
Hey guys, I learned a new trick. Watch this. Blam!
Let there be fucking light.
And that's how everything started. Okay. So you get back there. Suddenly fucking bring upon the daylight. Poogie's like, ah, my eyes! Shazam!
It doesn't feel great, does it, bitch?
She does it right back. And, okay. She runs up, interrupts Namuin to ask him if she can eat a lemon. He tells her to fuck off. He said I could. Alright.
I mean, that's one way to interpret it.
And so you sit there and wait. Is there anything you do in that hour while you're waiting?
I suppose if it's just Katrina sitting there and Poogie's having a grand old time sucking lemons,
She is.
go
dude.
suck a lemon.
She's fucking biting that lemon in half. She is eating the lemon whole. But
That's how you do
like,
it, man.
bites.
I mean, that is one way of doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kurtal, I guess he will just discuss the book of the Eclipsian Order of Mages with Katrina.
Okay. She'll discuss that with you. She'll also discuss this vine and the storm that's at the top of it.
That's not a storm.
What do you think it is?
If what Gregorius told me is true, I believe that is a window or a gate into First World. That or at the bottom of the vine is a window or a gate into First World.
She sends one of her eyeballs over and has it dip itself into the water and come back out. Nope.
And the only way left is up.
She'll eye it. I guess you could say she eyed the water too.
I was gonna say, is that a fucking pun?
And, okay. And she asks you if you want her to send her eyes up there to investigate the storm cloud.
Will it cause any backlash to you if something were to happen to them?
No. But I would feel bad if something happened to them. I kind of have a fondness for them.
Oh, look at you. Getting all motherly about your constructs. Looks like Rolun is rubbing off on you.
Only when she lets him.
Okay.
Hour's
So-
gonna end, we're gonna find Poogie with her face inside out.
Okay, so do you want her to send her eyes up there?
Yeah, one or two, if she's willing to risk it.
Okay. She sends them up there, and perception check. Fuck a face!
Yeah, while they're getting up there, Kurtal will ask, so your father's after the raiments of Sarkum, the ones that Ron Ebnito hid away.
How did you learn that?
Would you believe me if I said it was a vision from the gods?
Not with that vision.
Not with you.
No, it was, in the book. There's a chapter on Rod Ebnito and what happened to him. That the raiments he was bearing, vanished. Do I confirm that, or does it just make it not a botch?
No, it's just not a botch.
Okay. In 1227, he was attacked, and what happened to him and his regalia are unknown. Oh, wait, did Rolun not tell us about this whole plan for...
Fuck no! Trina
No.
said not to. Fuck you.
Oh god, I might have mixed that up then. I thought
Oh.
she had already told us all about it.
Hell no. She told
Yeah,
she,
all you fuckers are keeping secrets.
she specifically told me not
All
to.
you fuckers.
Solan's not keeping any
Oh.
secrets, and he's the fucking
only
drow.
I
information
know, right?
that was
The
shared
two
with
fucking drow. Oh god.
Well, she didn't keep it secrets. She just didn't tell you everything. She essentially told you guys the truth. She just didn't elaborate the details. She pretty much said that he's trying to unite Turnuheth, and he's searching. I forget how I word it, but he's searching for something. Some historical something, or I can't remember how I worded it.
Yeah.
But she didn't go into the details.
She's literally told us that that's keeping a secret before. But
Oh no, I
it's
think
fine.
I said she was looking for something that had to do with one of the old ring bearers or something like that. Just left it vague or
Yeah.
something.
I suppose that with the information Kurtal had then, about the pharaohs and all that the raiment of the last pharaoh was Sarkon. Was Sarkon's that he would be able to put them both together.
Alright. Yeah. Alright. So she's a bit surprised by that and says that
Honestly, I'm sort of reaching out on a branch here. I don't know much about the ringed families other than what you've told me, but you said that he was searching for something, and according to the book, the last pharaoh was Sarkon, and Ranabinto had his raiments. Much typing.
okay.
The fuck's a telepathy signal?
It's
Sigil.
It's a signal.
Sigil. Telepathy. Point. Whatever. Alright, whatever.
Okay. Let's just say that oh, well, I know he is looking for information about some of the regalia and things, or where they might be from some of the other ring bearer families that don't exist anymore.
It was said that Ranabnito had a desert haven. I'm sure that you would know a little more than I would, or maybe some different information as you are from Ternuheth. But he traveled with the Atabek family, and his harem was located in the desert. Maybe you should check, maybe you should have your father find a place in the desert that might have been locked away.
Thank you. And you learned all that from the section regarding Ranabnito.
Chapter 5, Ranabnito Tetnor.
Well, I stopped right before there, so... Oh, wait, no. Chapter 5? I thought he was... No, that's where she stopped. Okay. So she says that she will have to read that. Okay. Now everyone calls you over.
Kurtal will... Yep, Kurtal will get on up.
Okay. And then he has you carry him over there. And this is Rochelle.
Yep.
And he spends some time there.
Poogie, meanwhile, is clenching her face hard enough to make diamonds out of her teeth.
Oh man, she is just loving these fucking lemons. She asked you guys if you want some. Okay.
We want women?
Actually, one pops out of her mouth.
And,
Looks like a golden retriever with a mouthful of tennis balls.
okay. And when Katrina sends her eyes up to investigate the storm cloud, you do not see, until she points it out to you, that there are a bunch of things fluttering off the trees.
Hmm? Oh no.
Large winged thingies.
I don't suppose we've just simply woken up a swarm of butterflies who wish to kiss us and have a good night.
Well, they look like you have awoken things that are collecting into swarms. Yes, you are partially right.
Oh, bugger.
Yeah, baby.
And here we thought old age was going to do you all in. Nope.
Here we thought
Bees!
I was going to die this session.
Fucking bees! Going
No,
to kill.
these are... They're not bees, they're... I can't remember the name of them. They're like a type of tree pixie that gain power as they coalesce into a larger mass.
So they're dire bees. Great! Great!
I mean, to me, this looks like fucking butterflies. I know what you're talking about.
Me, they're like fucking... Like,
They are a swarm of night butterflies.
they're night, why are they yellow?
Indeed.
That's stupid.
So they look like stars when they flutter away.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
And then they come
It's
up
not
here
because... It's not because Uncle couldn't find any other token colors.
and they raped the fuck out of her eyeballs. I mean, it's just, it's a massacre. There's fucking vitreous going everywhere. And there's no humor involved. And, with deep regret, her eyes want to return. She's like, no, stay away, fuckers. And she makes them just stay there and die.
I mean, they're just like... Are they constructs of force, or are they actually little creatures?
They are things that are completely unintelligent and have no value whatsoever. But being a woman, she's going to anthropomorphize it just like a bunch of sissies do with cats.
Cats are great, dude. I love having a cat at my dad's house because it would eat moths.
Yes, aka a night butterfly. Okay. And then they kind of just start fluttering around. Then they go back and they kind of go and just relax.
Kurtal's gonna look at Katrina. Don't do that again.
Don't do what? No, never mind. Poogie just is oblivious.
Her ears have puckered up from all the lemon juice.
Fuck did you eat those?
Alright.
Lemons are delicious, man. Not as good as limes, though.
I love
Limes.
fucking eating lemons.
Boy, ew!
Limes.
What the...
Dude, lemons are
Limes.
great. I used to... My cousin and I, when I was in Ecuador, we'd eat them with salt.
Yeah.
And tequila.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Limes, the best.
Yes, limes
I mean,
are fucking great.
I mean, lime flavoring's okay, but I mean, just
Limes
like
in general
eating
are
them
good.
like fucking oranges, dude, that sounds horrible.
No,
It's
see,
fucking
I
delicious, man.
hate lemon in tea. But anytime I'd get fucking iced tea out anywhere and they fucking bring a wedge of lemon, I'd fucking eat the lemon and then drink the tea.
That's...
Yeah.
Wait, you don't like lemon in your tea?
No.
What the fuck?
He's,
Why?
He's up north, dude. Of course he doesn't.
No.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
That's a southern thing.
Yeah,
Well,
the
yeah,
far
but-
north land of fucking
We don't even have
Maryland.
sweet tea, so what's
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's a fucking southern thing.
yeah. It's weird. You don't
In
even
Virginia, we have them both because fucking Virginia.
Well, it's not like they don't have lemon and tea here. It's just
No,
they
I'm
don't
saying
like
like
it.
it's not as common.
Not,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that sweet tea tastes like shit, so it doesn't matter.
No. If I want fucking lemon, I'll eat lemon. Thank you. But all my fans on YouTube, go ahead and take a poll on that. Okay. Let me know. Put your feelings in the comments below. Chris,
I fucking hate lemons.
Chris,
That's what-
I am
that's what
waiting on you.
I'm gonna have my wizard invent a combustible lemon to
Alright.
burn your house down.
All right. Poogie eats 28 lemons. She is going to shit yellow for a week. It's not really the way
I'm
it
pretty
works,
sure
but-
all that was left of Poogie is a puckered asshole after 28
Yeah.
raw lemons.
Okay. And I lost 14 inches by doing the eat lemon diet. Anyway.
Dude, if you ate only lemons for a few days on end, you'd die. You'd
Okay.
just shit blood forever.
All right, speaking of dying, Namuin dies.
No.
God damn it.
Was that anticlimactic? Did I run the delivery of that?
A little bit. Then when it explodes into a cloud of light at the end.
I was like building up to something here. I just like fuck it. I don't feel like it.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking lemons and tea derail this conversation.
Yes.
God
Yes.
damn it.
That's
And,
tea tastes like shit. That's just the end.
So Namuin will be like, Kurtal, come here.
Want to talk to you about lemons? Bleh.
What's your favorite kind of fruit? Sorry. I'm sorry.
Mine's the kind you meet in those bars.
Yes.
My favorite kind of fruit was named Leonard.
Okay. And Namuin will ask you where you want to go next.
Well, that's up to you, Namuin. I was told that traveling to First World would be difficult, but not impossible.
Difficult? It's not difficult. Not now we're here.
I would wager it has something to do with that cloud that's hanging above us.
He'll look up, squint his big bushy eyebrows. That will take us there. Unless somebody's done something to my home, which I'd be very sad to hear that.
Well, Katrina tried to get a better look at it earlier, and these butterfly creatures in the trees came up and ate the eyeballs.
Yes, they're very protective of the clouds. Let's go.
All right. And Kurtal will pick Namuin up, walk him down, then just go over to Katrina real quick. Well, it looks like that is a way to First World up there. Katrina, Poogie, you both don't have to come with me. Blake says it is very different over there, and we could get very sick for a good amount of time.
No, I told you, Kurtal. We're coming with you. We want to do this for Namuin as well. Though, I'm not sure how safe it'll be to travel that way. There were butterflies.
I saw. Namuin says they're protective of it, but hopefully he has a way of dissuading them.
And I'm sure he does. And hopefully he also has a way of... I'm concerned that cloud might decide to electrocute us.
Really, I'm hoping that there's a way back. If not, then... Well, I'm glad I saved that scroll. Might pull us a little off target, but...
Well, the good thing is I think this is stable. Well, as stable as anything can be, at least to First World.
Mm.
I got butterflies in my stomach.
I know, Kurtal asked Namuin if there's a way to get up there without the butterflies attacking them all, and doing to them what happened to the eyes.
Alright, you go back to Namuin, and you find his head slumped and his eyes closed.
I am going to heal check to make sure that he's alive.
Okay, go ahead. If you fail, Sugarcane will do a test.
Do about as good as Ilaria does. Is that your eye?
I'm kind of curious, what does a plus 19 in heal equate me to in terms of a real person? Am I like an advanced med student?
Nope. You're just a butcher. Okay. All right.
I normally don't find that funny. You got me this time, though.
You're just a butcher.
Okay. Well, after a short investigation, no pun intended, you discover that the gray-skinned, white-haired little gnome has stopped breathing.
Hmm.
He's dead. He's not still doing jumping jacks or anything, just because he's not.
Kurtal,
I thought I'd clarify.
He's holding his breath while he's doing jumping jacks.
Kurtal's just kind of. I'm just
Take it,
replicating
stop
what
breathing.
Kurtal would be doing.
Yeah.
He's
Stop breathing.
We won't need to go up.
Why?
Namuin has passed.
Katrina will walk up and touch him as if on the forehead. Just make sure that he doesn't just go boo. Oh, Namuin.
Katrina, you're more familiar with the protocol here. Do we bring him back to Lyceum to have him interred there, or do you think we could bury him with his wives?
I don't know how we'd bury him with his wives without... I suppose he could fit in here with Rochelle. That sounds horrible.
Get in there, everyone.
Alright, get in here, you fuck!
Rochelle, move out of the way.
Just stop,
Let me
just
break
stop.
your leg real quick.
Alright.
It's supposed to be.
Where would we
Sorry.
bury him? I'm not sure. What do you think? You knew him better than I.
That's why I'm asking. I'm not sure if his wives were part of Lyceum, so that's why he buried them here. But he was the Archsages of alchemy at the Lyceum, so I wasn't sure if that means we need to have him brought back to be buried by the Basilica.
He'd probably like having a nice big place there, all fancy and stuff. As much as I'd like to return to the Lyceum, I think Namuin already said where he wanted to go.
Yeah, and Kurtal's going to turn his gaze up to the flickering storm cloud above us.
But he's dead.
We have a way up to the Lake of Colors, and there's a book that Blake recommended I take a look at, the Apocrypha, to learn how to travel there safely. And if need be, I can do a planar adaptation on myself to transport Namuin's body.
Did you ever say you went and got the book?
I said that I was getting it before we set out, yeah.
Okay. You bullshitting me?
No.
Okay.
I said, when Blake gifted the book, Kurtal said, okay, I'll grab it before we have to leave.
Okay.
And Kurtal was going to read it on the way there, because it took a couple days.
Alright, so what do you want to do?
It's late. We can rest here and make our way up in the morning.
Katrina agrees. This seems like a very nice place to rest. The grass is soft and well grown. There's fruit everywhere. That makes Poogie very happy. And moths everywhere. Okay. You guys set up camp?
Kurtal's got the secure shelter spell prepared, so.
Alright, and you guys set up camp. Next day, do you gentle propose Namuin?
Yes.
Okay. Next day, you wake up. What do you do?
Alright. Are the moths still fluttering around? The night butterflies, whatever they are?
Nope.
Can I see them in the trees?
Yes.
Oh. Katrina, you can speak Sylvan, right?
Yes.
I don't suppose you could try and talk to these things and see if they understand it.
I could try. Though, butterflies don't normally speak Sylvan.
Butterflies normally don't attack anything that approaches a gate, either.
Alright. Okay. She will walk up, look up to the tree with all the little butterflies in it, and she will start speaking Sylvan. The words will flow out of her like silky honey. That's right, honey can be silky.
It's true. When it's heated up.
That's right. And everybody has trouble not looking in her direction. Your eyes are pulled to her as if by a siren's call. Okay, and then the butterflies just stare at her. She tries again. One of the trees reaches out, grabs her ass. But the butterflies do nothing.
Hey, that's mine.
You're not here.
Sugarcane says, "Let me try.
Rah, 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 rah.
I believe I can communicate." Rah!
She's fucking talking to you.
Does he try and jump kick these butterflies?
And he jumps in the swarm, climbs that fucking tree, just starts throwing down some fucking Almirage Kung Fu.
What does that even mean?
Means horn in the ass in Almirage. Fortunately, Sylvan doesn't work. What do you do next?
Can I do any kind of knowledge to see if these things are even remotely intelligent?
Yes. Knowledge nature.
Because if they have a language, I have tongues, and provided they don't only speak the true form of it, it should work.
Should.
Come on.
As far as you can tell, these are butterflies. They're not very intelligent. They don't have a language. They like pollen. They have no damage reduction. They're vulnerable to sonic
Everything.
and water. They're pretty. They got high charisma.
Yeah,
You probably do. Let me look that shit up. I want to fucking know now. Fucking curious.
Okay. Namuin is still trying to repose, so he don't speak.
Unfortunately, there is no butterfly.
It's very quiet.
on the SRD.
It's a very quiet here. Very peaceful.
Oh. Well, the only other thing I can think of is just to start traveling upwards, see what happens. How high up is this thing, by the way?
Over 50 feet. Somewhere between 50 and 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Of
I
course,
could just
you
do
can't really see it beyond the clouds.
I could just phantom chariot our way up there again.
You could just fucking put a phantom chariot and just fucking ride through that bitch.
I mean, that's kind of the idea. If I do the greater entwined phantom chariot again, then that's a airwalk, which lets me just go up at a 90-degree angle.
Do acknowledge Arcana, please, if you would.
Eh.
Alright, that is enough to realize that you were once given a warning by Rumpelstiltskin, aka Rolun, that you gotta be careful trying to take conjured things across the borders to other planes. They have a tendency to wink out on you.
Well, I was thinking more of just using it like a platform.
They do?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you called them to this plane from another
Master
plane.
and Conjurer Extraordinaire, Rolun.
If
They
you
do?
go to a different plane, then that link is no longer there.
What if he just changes the link?
No.
It doesn't work like that.
It's not like you can switch cell phone carriers.
Yeah.
What if you could?
What if
It's not a
you could?
freaking toggle switch.
Well,
Oh,
if you
goddamn.
could, it wouldn't be a problem, but you can't, so it is. Thank you
A
for the fucking hypothetical.
A multiplanar conjured creature is
That's what I was
pretty
looking
much
for.
what Lamrin is, and that's why it's a problem.
Hey man, that's what I'm here for.
Alright, so.
I know, I meant
Ruby's
like
got an
using the...
idea. She was studying some engineering. And she's thinking that if we take a rope and run it up to the top of the vine, and then put it on what's called a fulcrum, and then run it down the other side.
I don't know if you knew that word.
We can just pull ourselves up.
Yep.
I mean, Poogie's probably pretty good at engineering.
That's Poogie's job.
What did you use that idea? What the actual fuck is you
Poogie is
use?
good at everything she does. Leave her alone.
Yeah, no, but the idea...
That's Poogie's input. Sugarcane's input is RAH! And Katrina thinks that Poogie is a brilliant idiot. And she does not bother dismantling her plan at all. Sugarcane, she just ignores. And then she asks you what you want to do.
I'm trying to think of how to get us up there safely.
She does believe that the biggest obstacles will be the butterflies and quite possibly the storm cloud and the actual climbing aspect, which really isn't that difficult.
Well, protection from energy solves the storm cloud. The butterflies, I suppose if we could just outrun them is fine. I'd rather not attack them if we don't have to, because I don't want to see what they can do to retaliate, if anything.
I don't think that butterflies can do anything. I'm not afraid of butterflies.
What you guys
What the fuck are you laughing at, Roland?
What are you laughing at?
We all started laughing at the same time. I'm not even sure why.
This is fucking Poogie. She just does
I
this.
know why.
Why? Why, John?
Nothing. I'm just,
Exactly.
Just waiting for stuff to happen, guys.
Yeah,
I think it's
us too.
I'm just getting drunk.
I think it's because John
yeah.
has an idea of what's going on here.
No,
I-
I'll lay it out for the people at home. I sent a message to Uncle.
It's on
in a
YouTube.
whisper.
If they care, they can go
Yeah.
look. Be a
I sent a
fucking
whisper
fan.
to GM, and then he started laughing at that. And then Tucker was laughing at because Uncle was laughing.
Oh.
And I was like, yes, that's exactly what happened, dude. I fucking saw it unfold.
Fuck you.
I
No, I
don't
saw
know
it
why.
fucking unfold.
I'm not sure why Tucker's laughing. I think he just saw his own reflection or something.
Yeah, he thought Uncle was laughing at what Poogie said. So he started laughing at what Poogie said.
I was laughing at Poogie no matter what.
Anyways, it doesn't matter. Let's continue. Sorry.
Kurtal will throw his plan up there just to use the chariot as a platform. His first plan is to use the chariot as a platform to get up to the cloud and see if we can get up there.
I don't think the chariot can just go straight up like an elevator.
Well, yeah, no,
It is
it
airwalk.
goes up
You
at a
can
90
step
degree
it.
angle.
But what
It's not
if
90,
it could?
it's 45.
But what if it could?
Yeah, 45. So we just go back a ways and get up there.
Oh my god, so okay. Alright. Alright, that'll work. Alright, so that'll get you up to the cloud, and then what do you do once you get up there?
See if we can just pop through.
Oh, so you just... Okay. Alright. Katrina recalls, once hearing a story...
Not with
from
the chariot,
her
but just
mother.
using it.
Okay, good. Alright,
Yeah,
so,
no, not with the chariot, but just using it as a platform to stand on.
okay, let me see if Katrina is willing to do this to herself.
She better. That's what we brought her here for.
I think Kurtal's right, and if
Oh,
not,
God.
Hold on. Poogie's gonna save everybody. Give us the wisdom, Poogie. Yes!
Yep, thank you.
and if that doesn't work, then we can just try and head back to the Lyceum to get somebody to do it formally.
No.
Although I would still like to come along.
Okay. What's this? What did you say there? I was ignoring you.
Kurtal said that if we don't have confidence in that plan, which understandably why not, then we get back to the Lyceum and see if we can have somebody else do it formally. Although Kurtal would ask to come along regardless.
Okay. Well, Katrina will tell you that she thinks we definitely need to plan to deal with the butterflies once we get up there. She's not sure why they're doing it, if there's some type of magic involved here, or some type of hive mind, or it could just be that perhaps they just view it as like their home or something, they're just territorial of it. It could just be instinctual. And they just identify it strangely. Either way, if you had some way to communicate with them, she does think the energy resistance will work, most likely, with the clouds, possibly.
It's a lot of hypotheticals there. Most likely, possibly, probably.
She will also let you know that you got to prepare for almost anything because you have no idea what's going to be on the other side. This really could be a portal to the fucking plane of death and storms. I mean, assuming Namuin wouldn't do that to us, it's not like Namuin's ever killed any of his students or anything.
Yeah.
This is Namuin's last laugh. You fucking come
I'm
into
not-
the plane of storms.
I'm not going down alone, you bitches.
That's pretty good.
Remember that time you gave me a bad mock of my record for getting that third eye on your face? Well, now you're dead, bitch!
It took 10 years to figure it out.
10 long years.
I kept trying to poison you for 10 years, and you just were too wily.
I'm string bean.
You kept pouring the potion in the plants in the corners after that first time.
I've got hundreds of llama-shaped plants now. Do you know how annoying that is?
Okay,
Thank you for understanding that.
yes. So, alright, so what are you doing? Are we just going to try to levitate up there, right up there, essentially, and then, just grab hold of the vine and climb the rest of the way once you get up there? Or are you going to try to fly into the storm and through it? Just need to know. That could definitely outrace the butterflies.
Like, get up as high and as close to the vine as possible and then climb up.
Okay. Alright, so you're going to get as close as possible, grab hold of the vine, and climb up. Okay. What are you going to do about any gear you brought along and Namuin?
Well, it might be in bad taste to say.
You're going to stick him in a bag?
He's small enough that shrink item would work on him, technically.
Yes!
I don't think shrink item would work on a dead
It
body,
has
even though
to.
Dead bodies are objects.
Yes.
I know they are objects, but are they items?
Yes.
Yes.
Just
Shrink item works on any object.
Yeah.
I love that this is even a discussion.
Shrink item does not work.
Yeah, it's kind of bullcrap. I mean...
Dead bodies, by the way, are not objects. They simply lose their ability to make saves. They are still creatures.
They lose their ability to be alive.
That's why you can't mend a corpse.
I mean, we could just strap him to sugarcane.
I mean, you probably ought to strap him to sugarcane.
How does, like, a protection spell work? Does that extend to sugarcane, or does it have to be cast on him individually?
I don't... What?
Like, if I put protection from energy on Katrina, would the effect work on the two of them? Okay, so it only works on spells that target self?
Actually, I think it only works if it's self, but I'm not even sure if that would work on... I don't think that would work on even if she casts it on herself. Protection from energy... No, it's creature touch, so no. I don't think that works with familiars, so let me double check that. Share a familiar. Familiars. Fucking bitch.
No, you sound like you're not having a good night.
I am having I'm enjoying this a lot. It's just...
You sound very frustrated.
I'm just an impatient person. That's all.
I'm only asking because I have communal protection from energy prepared, and I want to know if I just split the duration 4 ways or 3.
If you want to protect Namuin, yeah, you're gonna have to split 4 ways. Oh, you're talking about sugarcane. Yeah. You're gonna have to protect Namuin too, unless you want him to get fried.
Well, the idea would be that I was going to strap Namuin to my back, or to my front, you know.
Okay, that works. All right, hold on. Share spells. There we go.
Shit.
All right, so it's only, let's see, sequence mass. That's it. No, it's only they have to have target of view. Okay. And okay, yeah.
There's way more than 2d6 butterflies here.
All right. So you guys are loading up in your chariot. You're fucking revving back. You're calculating the trajectory. Poogie's gonna do that for you.
Yeah. Protection from energy.
45 degrees at 60 feet. You gotta move back. I don't know, 40 feet. She moves back a ways. Then she moves back an extra 20 feet because what I learned in engineering class is precision is less important than just having extra material.
That's not ominous. So this thing is, the vine is, or the portal's right above the vine, pretty much.
The portal's right above the vine?
Like right here would be where the
Oh,
bottom
the
of the
vine.
vine.
I thought you said divine. I'm like, divine? What? Yes, they're above the gods. No. Yeah. The vine goes straight up, and then there's... You don't know where the portal's at. I mean, there's the clouds up here. You're assuming there's a portal up there. You get up to the storm cloud, and there could just be some rain.
Well, I'm trying to remember the Pythagorean theorem here.
Don't worry about that. We're winging it. Poogie's already got that. What the hell are you worrying about Pythagoras for?
Well, A side plus B side equals C side, so if we figured out C side, we could find out the exact trajectory of where the vine's coming from, and thus the portal.
You left off the squares.
Yeah, A squared plus B squared.
Oh, for the love of God. Namuin just decays.
Oh, I'm losing my mind
You
over your
just
terrible
fucking-
math.
Just
I'm
Dude,
seriously
I haven't
losing my
had
mind.
I haven't had to use that in years.
This is trigonometry, not Pythagoras' theorem. Pythagoras' theorem cannot help you. It could give you, with trigonometry, you could figure out.
This is really, really racist. I'm glad I did.
Oh, God.
Anyway, Kurtal's going to do communal
I'm just
protection from energy on each of the people.
Okay.
She has
Yes.
10 minutes per level.
Okay.
So we get 20 minutes of protection up to 96 points of lightning
Alright,
damage.
so you guys got resistance on yourselves. You got protections from chaos, thanks to Katrina. You got protection from electricity from Kurtal. And Katrina casts flying herself just because she doesn't trust Poogie's math or Kurtal's plan. Okay. All right.
Dude, I don't have any
it's-
better plans.
And she asks, does anybody have reduced person?
I
Actually,
might?
I don't know if that works on only humanoids or if that works on creatures.
That don't work on creatures. That's fucking stupid.
Well, it says person. not
One
reduced
humanoid.
monster.
Wow.
Yeah. Reduced monster is...
Do they have
Creatures.
reduced monster?
I don't know.
Well, nobody has it if they do, so fuck it.
There's reduced animal.
Nobody has that shit either. Alright, well, Sugar Cane's just gonna be the fucking heffalump. Where the fuck is she gonna do with Sugar Cane? Alright, she's strapping him into a fucking satchel.
Alright, so the plan is to just follow it up to the top of the vine. Get as close to the top of it as possible.
Okay, alright. Poogie once again offers the whole Fulcrum idea. That really works. They say it. And no, Sugarcane just stays in the satchel. Alright. You guys summon your thing, and then you take off. On Dancer, on Prancer, on Donner, on Blitzen. On, motherfuckers, let's go! You fly up there. You get to the edge. As soon as you get near it, how far down below the crackling storm cloud that's only 15 feet wide do you go? Assuming you cast Phantom Chariot, and assuming you give yourself control, you decide.
Yeah, like, probably 5 feet from where it emerges from the cloud. So, like a Kurtal length between the cloud and the chariot.
Alright, so 5 feet, alright, between your heads and the cloud. Okay. So you
Give or
pull
take.
up. Urge! You stop.
Skid marks in thin air.
Yeah. As soon as you do, you see fucking butterflies start lifting off from all around the forest. Okay, now it's a race. They're coming for you, bitch. I'm gonna move some of these fuckers away. Alright, hurry up. Only so many people can climb per round. You can do one per round. Or you can try to have one person on each side of the vine climbing, but it's going to increase the difficulty by 10.
I suppose get Katrina up first, then Poogie, and then Kurtal.
Katrina's going to have a lot of trouble because she's carrying a sugarcane on her back. But she does bull strength herself. Poogie says she is a master climber.
And she doesn't have as much to carry.
Uh-huh. Alright. And you got a Namuin on your back. All right, everybody's got something on their back. Did you put communal protection from energy on Namuin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Put it on everyone.
All right. So are you going first, or Katrina or Poogie?
Katrina and Poogie. Kurtal's going last because he does have a spell to deflect the butterflies.
The plan is Katrina to go first. Poogie says because she can zoom. I can zoom. Oh my. All right. She gets a +2 on that. And she starts climbing. Actually, it washes because she's carrying sugarcane. She gets up to the sugarcane, and the cloud starts to strike her as she comes near it. Little 2-inch lightning bolts.
Yeah.
Okay, protection from energy.
96, so minus 17.
17. All right. Okay, next person up. You want to go or me? Says Poogie.
Go, Poogie. I have something to hold these butterflies off if we need to.
Okay. You know, it just occurred to me. I could have made myself smell like a butterfly. And then, I don't know. Anyway,
Poogie, please go.
all right.
I love you dearly.
For the love of God, Poogie, go.
Now you know my pain. Oh, God.
I like that this is the one thing that Cicely makes John laugh is Poogie just beating her.
Poogie gets shot right between the eyes with a little bolt, a mini bolt of lightning. She goes cross-eyed for a second, then just fucking climbs up that thing like a fucking monkey. Gets to the bottom of Katrina, and it's like, beep, beep.
Alright, so the butterflies are closer now.
Okay, Katrina goes up a little higher. And that 25 hits Katrina and Poogie and Sugarcane. Okay. Alright, you cannot see Sugarcane and Katrina. You can just see the bottoms of Poogie's feet. There is now room for you and Namuin.
Alright, so before he heads up, Kurtal is going to do a wind wall around everyone.
Why the fuck didn't you just say that to begin with?
Because it is rounds per level.
Okay. You do wind wall. Who gave you that suggestion, by the way?
No one. I've had it.
I don't trust you to have thought of that yourself.
That's a good idea.
I always have this spell prepared because I don't trust not getting shot by an arrow in the back again.
That's fair. That is fair. That's fair.
Plus, you know, there's a lot of breath attacks that get deflected by it as well. And we seem to come up against a lot of those.
I wonder why.
Okay. So you cast Wind Wall. You take the time to cast. Where do you design it?
Just around the chariot, because it's 5 feet. It is 5 feet per caster level tall.
Oh yeah, it's really fucking tall.
Yeah, so it would be at the bottom of the cloud, down the vine.
Well, these butterflies hit the wind wall and they just get fucking butt fucked by it. They get spun away and they just start flying in directions they didn't even know they could fly. And they just get repelled. Okay. It seems to be working absolutely perfectly. Good job. It seems like you found the solution to the butterfly problem. Now, you must simply climb.
Like I said, I was saving it for last because it is a rounds per level thing. So.
Yes. Perfect solution. So, now simply... Oh my god.
Jesus
Apparently I'm motivated.
It's Monkey Man to the rescue.
Kurtal runs up the side of the rope.
Okay. You climb up. La. And you get struck again. And make another climb check.
Alright, hold on a second. Minus 43. 53, okay.
You get to reflex for half, don't you?
And I'm gonna reflex my way on this rope.
Not really.
You swing around to the other side of the rope.
You're doing more about climbing than trying to dodge. So.
Alright. Okay. You don't make any progress with the Namuin on your back. You get struck again. You're in the middle of the clouds. There's clouds everywhere. And then you finally climb up a little higher. And as you climb, you reach up and you can't really see beyond your wrists. Your actual hands actually are starting to go beyond your vision now. You only have a vision of about, well, less than 2 feet, essentially. And your hairs all stand on end everywhere, all over your body. You look kind of funky with the hair on your head standing up. And you feel, around the same time, you feel the vine change. When you reach for this next handhold, it's no longer a vine, but it is. It's got leaves on it, slippery leaves, not too bad, just they're smooth. And soft, very powdery, smooth, buttery type texture of some type of petals. It looks like there's some type of flowering vegetation up above. Do you grab it?
Yeah, keep him going.
All right. And you can.
It's either that or get shot in the ass by lightning.
And you climb through the clouds and find yourself climbing into First World.
Oh dear.
Yes.
Oh man, Blake is gonna be pissed.
Okay.
Newsflash, so is everyone else when all of you die.
You'll be dead if we all die at the same time. It's fine.
No, he won't.
There's only 3 of you.
Ilaria might
Penalty
be.
to
She
Constitution
in the
might be
middle of
pretty
something.
bad.
All right.
Oh, that's pretty.
Okay. Finally, with one more climb check, you will pull your ass out of the clouds that are now below you.
Time to roll a 1.
You telling me to roll another climb check?
Yes.
I wasn't sure. I thought it was just more descriptive of what happened.
No. All right. As you come out, you see yourself in a world of color and light.
Oh god, it looks like Poogie's bedroom.
You're climbing a pink chain of some type of flowers, blossoms, up a rope to what looks like some type of structure, wood on pedestal. As you look down, you see the cloud and a vine dropping what looks to be about 70 feet down. All the grass around here, there is none. Instead, what you see are trees. Well, trees about 8 feet tall, 9 feet tall. No, they're not trees, they're flowers. With huge trunks about a foot thick and standing about 8 to 10 feet tall. Very thick stems with massive, massive blossoms on them that are several feet wide, like larger than fucking beach balls easily.
Wow.
And it's so thick it goes on as far as you can see. It's like a meadow of these very tall, 8 to 10 foot tall plants. Very long stemmed plants. Ow! Fuck! Beans. Okay.
So, plants so pretty they'll make you cuss.
Yep. Everybody moves up. And finally gets up there onto this wooden pedestal. Off in the distance, you see along the horizon quite many splendid things. You see mountains, unlike anything you've ever seen off this way. Far in the distance, you're not sure how far away they are, but one thing you are certain is their height is splendiferous. It is truly awing. It makes your mountains at home look like tiny hills. These mountains go beyond the clouds. They make the Himalayas look small. They're just so fucking big that you just think the earth just doesn't stop. Off in this direction, you see that at some point the flowers do end and go to some type of green foliage. But for the most part, it looks like they go on for quite a long ways this way. To a very long meadow. This way, they also continue. But you do see, at some point, they do end altogether. There's an abrupt line that ends the foliage with something, you're not even sure what's out that way, honestly. It's just a smooth, very colorful thing out there, myriad colors. And then south down here you see this direction. It goes on for only about 200-300 feet, and then it turns into earth and stone. It's bare. It has the occasional tree sticking up that actually is a tree that you would recognize, but they stand alone, each of them with and spread far apart. The ground underneath is bare, and yeah. Well, you don't know the directions. You don't even know how many fucking poles there are. Could be 28.
Oh, this is only for my own sanity when I say which way we want to go after we pull our asses up onto this ledge.
And that goes on for quite a ways. Looks very bland and uncolorful that way. Okay. In the distance, as you're looking this way, you see movement immediately. You're not sure how far away it is. It could be miles. It's really hard to tell because everything here is very, very strange. You're immediately gripped by trying to cope with this strange thing of multiple sources of light. Everything has two shadows instead of one. Things are cast. It affects you in ways that you would never expect. Something as simple as just taking a step. Suddenly you have vertigo and disorientation. Judging the entire... Doing any type of logical extrapolation of distance or spatial orientation is suddenly thrown on its head as you're trying to judge the degree, the plane, the distance of certain things based on the colors and the shading that are on the surface and what you see, and it just all fucking goes funky. You can't really tell how far this thing is out this way, but it looks like it could easily be a mile away. Whatever it is, you see something that's massive, moving, some creature. In fact, you swear, unless it's your imagination, every time that thing takes a step, you feel the slightest vibration on the wood. It looks like a giant... The closest thing you could compare it to from your distance would be some type of giant elephant-like creature. That would be easily colossal in size. Perhaps colossal plus.
We're up on the balcony ledge thing here, right? Like, we're stable?
Yes.
More or less?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Would Kurtal be able to cast planar adaptation on himself?
I don't know, did you memorize it?
When we went to sleep the other night, when we said we are going to First World, Kurtal's like, yes, that's probably a good idea. It only works on myself, unfortunately, so the other two are going to have to suffer, which is going to suck.
Okay.
Yeah, it was planar adaptation and communal protection from energy, so we could do this dumb plan.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Strange, perceptive warping that we have here.
Okay. Is that a divine or an arcane spell?
Divine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 5th level wizard spell, but it's 4th level for clerics.
Okay. All right. All right. Make a divine cast level check, please, and a concentration check. First concentration check, because you're under duress. Okay, cast a level check. Okay. You do your little chant or prayer, or whatever it is you do to invoke the power of Asira, pulling her power from within and channeling it here. When you're finished, nothing happens, and you feel a sudden. You realize, you don't feel suddenly, you realize suddenly that there is a disconnect, as if it's not entirely lost like it was before, but it's almost as if there's a numbing. You're having trouble getting to her.
Well, I could... Oh no, I can't, because it would become a 5th level spell, and I can't do that yet. For anybody curious, I was thinking about doing spell swapping, which changes it from a divine to arcane spell, or vice versa, but increases the spell level by 1, like it was a meta magic.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody is now nauseous and sick in the throat. Except Namuin, because he's dead.
Thank you for that, Uncle.
Sugarcane just leans over the edge and just starts frowning on the fucking flowers. I'm adding some fucking color.
I suppose he's just doing it through the portal and puking on butterflies who are upset with their lack of duty.
Okay. Poogie is very sick. Everybody is not happy. Okay.
But we're at a cabin.
Okay. And welcome to First World. You might want to read that book.
Yep. These colors would be great if I didn't feel like throwing up.
Okay.
And,
Now,
Uncle, I did say that Kurtal read it at least for the 2-3 days that we were traveling to
he said
the
he
rest.
was going to, but that's not an action. That's a plan.
Okay. Well,
I asked
we have a
you
place
what you're
to
doing the whole
recoup at
time.
least.
Okay. All right. And that's where we switch back.
To Ilaria dying.
Yes. To Ilaria dying.
My favorite time.
Oh God.
Kurtal, I hate you so fucking much. I wanted to do that so bad.
What, to go to... Well,
yes!
you know, the
Go
funny
on the
thing
planes!
the funny thing is...
What's the
fucking-
funny thing?
Look at where you guys are at. You're going to the Tontury, and he had to go here.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You and
Oh,
Sollyn
no!
both.
I wanted to be switched so bad.
Well, I mean, it's almost like you guys could have, just joined together or something.
Kurtal didn't know where you were going on your walk, so...
That's
Yeah, and he also wasn't waiting any amount of time for anything. So.
I mean, he could have once Namuin kicked the bucket.
Yeah, that's what I was holding back the entire time because I didn't want to influence you.
Okay. So you guys are descending rapidly.
No, remember I levitated him. We're fine.
Oh, that's right. Take it off. He's not falling anymore. Okay, no, he's not dead. Or actually, he is.
Yes, he is dead.
Okay. I got to put Ilaria on top. Him on the middle.
I can't fix that. Doesn't mean I will, but I can fix that. I have the money. Anyways.
And you guys are flying, still at 180 feet. And there are dire bats coming. Scree! Scree! And they want to kill you. What do you do?
Well, do I roll initiative, or do I go instantly act?
Initiative.
Okay.
You know what I find stupid, too? They always say that in mounted combat, the mount moves on the turn of initiative that the fucking player is.
Well, does that make sense?
Well, no, don't you think it makes more sense that the rider would have to move on the reaction of
it's
the
just for
fucking mount?
simplicity.
No.
Because you're controlling the mount, sort of.
Yeah, rider makes
It's weird. It makes it weird when you're on an intelligent mount.
Weird. It made sense.
On an intelligent mount, it is weird. On an intelligent mount,
Well, no,
it is
even
weird.
on a regular mount. I mean, put it this way.
No, on a regular mount,
if you're only so reactionary, you can't make your... I mean, imagine you're riding a fucking turtle, all right? And it's like, I got improved initiative, and you're like, my turtle is the fastest fucking motherfucker around. It makes no sense. You should have to move on your turtle initiative.
You make the turtle move.
You should move on your initiative. The turtle should move on its initiative. But if you want to move, then you have to wait for the fucking turtle.
That's
all right.
ridiculous.
Either way.
If you want to shoot a bow from the back of the goddamn turtle, you should be able to do that. But
one dire bat immediately sweeps it. Hold on, let me put the fucking... put the... Okay, so green... Why are they always... Oh, that pisses me off. Okay, so... 1-6. Okay. Okay, so...
I'm at 180, by the way.
1-7.
Okay, I see.
Okay, I'm just doing them all. So 190. They're all coming in all funky like. 150. Okay. So no, what? No, he's 180. Nobody's above your ass. They're all flying up to catch you. All right. All right, so 50, 60, 70, 80. That works. All right, so only one's actually level with you. And which one actually moves this turn? Okay. So 20. And a bat can move. Dire bat. Dire bat. Flies 40. Good. Okay.
Yeah, I thought so.
Alright. 20 and 20. Oh, so he can get to you. He flies up. And he is going to... 1 die 2 fake keeper. 1 is the mount, 2 is you. Tax.
I try.
Ave Maria.
Ave, yeah. Hits it. 13 damage. Ooh, that hurts it.
Yeah. You never did declare what potions, if any, you put in the saddle thing, did you?
Huh?
For the
What'd you say?
You never did declare what potions you put in the saddle thing for the mount, did you?
I have one expeditious that's already loaded. I haven't loaded any others.
Oh, okay. All right. Just leave my grass alone, bitch. All right. Okay, Ilaria, your turn.
Okay, my entire action is I'm pumping the Cure Wounds spell into this thing, and I'm also pumping it with Expeditious Flight, and we're fucking leaving.
You have a Cure Light Wounds thing on it?
It came with one on the Skyguard saddle.
Oh,
I put it in the other input.
Alright, so go ahead and roll that.
Let me see what cure it is. I forget which one it comes with. Back up to full. And he's now moving at... Okay, come on.
Only 25% goes in immediately.
Only 25%? Okay.
Yep.
So
potions, Potions are.
I thought it was 50.
It was 50
Oh.
before, but did you change it?
No, potions are always 25%.
Okay.
Healing
I guess
spells
you're all
are
just
50.
too used to. I guess you're all just too used
I
to
see.
Kurtal touching you and you feeling better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then let's put a little healing thing for another. How many rounds?
I did change it to spell level per round is how much it heals, so till it runs out. So
Okay. Just 25% each time?
spell level -1 per round. So whatever it would originally be. So it's a level 2 originally spell, so it heals 2 hit points per round.
Okay.
Until
Up
it
to
runs
20.
out. Yep.
So it's 20 minus 5 is 15. That's be 16, so 8.
Yep.
Okay. And then it's going to, let's see, that's probably all my actions. And then it's going to use its standard to disengage or 5-foot step, whatever, what have you, to get out of reach. I can't grab Darren. And then we're just gonna full move, which with that potion is 20 plus, so that's 60 foot.
Okay.
And which way do I need to be going to get to the camp?
Okay. Unfortunately, you
And
cannot.
did I DC? Hello?
Okay, hold on.
You're still there, John.
Unfortunately, you can't just 5-foot step.
Why not?
Mounts have deceleration and acceleration.
Okay. Well, then it just flies away. I mean, it would have to move in a direction anyways.
Yeah, so it has to continue moving forward, and
Yeah.
or turn slightly to one direction, and
Yeah.
you can decelerate it. Let me see. I don't know if it lists what the fucking deceleration is. To do on some things or not others. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's only vehicles.
I do not know.
Maybe I'm wrong with that. Okay, so we're going to go with it for now and say that they can. I'll have to look into that. So, okay, alright. So you can 5-foot step or wherever.
Yeah, which way do I need to go to get to the camp?
That way.
Okay. Perfect. And then 5 foot. Well, I was
actually,
heading.
west. The way you were going.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I was heading this direction, so I have to 5 foot to here, and then and has movement speed of 60 now. And to 65.
Hey, John. This is all happening on the 12th or the 13th right now?
This right here with Ilaria, yes, it's still the 12th.
Okay. I'm just making periodic notes on the
And
thing
now
so I
this is
don't
facing
forget.
this way. Except I just moved myself too, so now I'm fucking sideways.
Okay. So,
Whatever, who cares?
you double moved, right?
Yes, I moved to get 5 foot, and then I moved again 60 feet because I put the potion of expeditious flight. Because maybe you said 20.
You can't 5-foot though if you're going to just keep moving.
Yeah, you're 5 foot as your movement, then you're just standard, you move.
I think if you 5-foot, you have to stand still afterward.
What?
I think so.
I'm like 100% certain that is not true, and this Pathfinder's really just absolutely stupid. I could be wrong. I'm fairly certain. Can anyone help us here? Or are y'all all asleep?
No, I'm trying to
What's the
remember too,
question?
dude. Can you 5-foot step then do a movement?
No, 5-foot step is the movement.
No,
But then you use your standard to move.
you-
Trade in your standard for a move.
you can 5-foot step in any round, but you as a move action, but you can't move in that round again, even though you can transform your standard into a move action.
Really?
Yeah, you can do something that takes a move action, but you can't move.
That is retarded.
Well, the whole point of that is so you can't 5-foot step away from a attack and then just run.
Yeah, the
Oh
only time
yeah,
you
that's
can do
the
that
fucking
is
point.
you can take a full withdrawal, but it's a full round action. It takes all your actions.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
exactly.
Yeah, well, then, yeah, that's right. They do it weird and bad. That's what I'm doing. Is a full round withdrawal,
Okay, all right.
which is what, just your movement away.
Yeah, whatever your maximum movement is.
Okay,
So-
then let me recalculate.
Maximum
this.
movement using 1 move action or 2?
One.
No, you can use double.
It's at a run speed.
Yeah.
If you
That's
full
at a run
round
speed.
retreat.
What the fuck? God, this is.
Yeah, if you withdraw, you're going as fast as you can.
Pathfinder? Pathfinder, I love you to pieces. I truly do, but goddamn it, sometimes.
The thing I like and hate about Pathfinder is how many fucking rules there are.
Yeah. And then just over here, full retreat, heading this way.
Okay.
You're the world's most successful lawyer. How did you do it? Played a lot of Pathfinder when I was a kid.
All right.
I learned how to bend all the rules.
All right, John. You're doing good, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe that bird, even at 50%, can still fly the bats. I think. We'll see.
It has 60 foot with half. Just 40 plus the 20 for, or is the 20 halved?
Alright, can't you fly?
No, you can't turn it into another move. That is the move.
Mm-hmm. Full retreat, yeah. Yep, we figured it out, dude.
Yep, I figured. Thank you. Okay. I think the full movement would be halved, so.
Okay.
I think that would apply.
So, be 100, so it'd be 50, so I wouldn't be able to get quite that far.
All right.
So it's
Okay.
half your run speed.
Yeah.
So it's a double move.
50.
Now you can, don't forget you can run.
Well, you have to, if you run, then they get an attack opportunity. I was just withdrawing, so they don't get an attack.
No, full withdrawal is at run speed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. She didn't. That thing hurt the bird pretty good. So yeah, we're just gonna go. We're just gonna full run
Okay.
off the map.
All right. So you are full running. Okay.
So that's
So-
200.
Ave agrees. He's concerned, and he wants you definitely to flee. He's really not in a mood to fight bats.
Yeah, 4 of them. Like,
Okay. So I'm gonna move them back here. You back here as you continue to fly, and let me see how far behind you they are. They are essentially 140 feet away. Alright, they're going to move 40. Times 4.
4.
So 160. So essentially, this one's going to be right here. Right at the edge. In the same formation. So we'll keep that there.
Yeah.
Okay, perception check, please. By the way, at this point, you can see that straight ahead, the camp is roughly, it is less than it's about 1/10 of a mile away.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Ilaria, the best at perceiving. Let me do one for the bird. Maybe it'll.
Yes, in fact, do one for the bird, because the bird would have an opinion.
Depending on what this is, it might actually tell me or try to get me to notice.
Damn, bird, you suck.
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
Damn, bird, you suck. Okay.
Even with a natural +8
Okay.
for being
So-
a bird.
Are you going to continue to run?
Let me look. Yeah. I'd like to throw pot shots at him, but I don't really want to have him get close.
Okay. Alrighty.
Well, actually, my actions aren't its actions. That's right. I keep forgetting that. Yeah. Fuck yeah. I'm going to cast on them. I'm gonna need.
Okay, if you're going to try to take an action and move in the same turn,
Yeah.
you can't run with your mount. And you have to do a ride check.
Oh, you can't. Okay. No, I'll just run to mount. I thought you could do that, but you had to make a check to see if you did anything or were able to do anything. No, we'll just run.
I'm pretty sure you can't run while you...
I don't know about that. I know for certain that if I double move, I can still cast, no problem. But running, I'm not certain.
Yeah,
So
I'm
I'll
pretty
just
sure if you take a
run.
stand, if you attack, your mount's limited to move action. I think it loses its full round.
I don't know. It's whatever. We'll just leave.
Okay. We'll have to review all this shit so we get better familiar with that, since this will be a more common thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I just tried to look up the mount rules, and it just didn't fucking go to it. Thank you. Good job. Page not found. Let's continue.
Okay, so I'm going to move you. Let's see. Go ahead and move one movement.
Yeah, I gain 40 feet on them every round.
Yep.
It's basically, I get
so
40 feet more.
One movement's worth.
Okay.
Essentially half of whatever you would move this round. And then...
So, 2 move versus, so like 100 feet versus 200, or?
let's see, you're doing 50. Yeah, so move 100 feet.
Okay.
Okay. All right. When you get to this point, Ave Maria.
Mm-hmm.
Suddenly spazzes out and suddenly dives straight down and to the left.
Okay, let me give her some more HPs. This was... a round. So, plus 2. Okay, I'll go with it for now, and try to see what she's going for. Keeping a watchful eye out.
Currently, you have lost control. So, are you going to try to reclaim it or let her go?
I'm going to try to go with her. I'm going to make a ride check to, let her know that I understand that she's going somewhere, or he's going there somewhere, but still try to, gain some control back.
Okay. All right. And you can now make another perception check because you realize something's wrong.
Ilaria, finally rolled above a 10 on a fucking perception check.
Okay. Good. All right. So this dives the rest of the movement, dropping you immediately down to 80 feet. Okay. And now what was the right check for? Are you saying you are reclaiming it?
Yeah, I'm trying to get into control, but I'm still following it.
Okay.
I'm not trying to force it to go somewhere else, but kind of yo, I'm still here, don't ignore me, sort of thing.
It takes you a while to see. You have to look all around, in front of you, back, behind you, whatever. And then you kind of look upwards. And you realize that up above you, there's something swooping down.
Oh. Is it that size, or is it... Let me do an Arcana check.
Okay.
See what kind of dragon this is. +2 to this.
It looks huge.
31.
Okay, it looks huge. But with your Arcana check, you know that, like any flying creature, They usually look a size bigger than they really are when they're flying because wingspan does not count.
Just the wings.
Correct. You would believe your assessment is this is a large size creature.
Okay, so adolescent-ish years of a dragon.
It's a black dragon, but not quite. The facial markings don't seem correct on it. The horns are very distinctive on a black dragon and don't match this. And also the colorization is a little off. It has purplish hues. And in some parts, somewhat of a greenish hue.
Log that away for later.
Alright.
Does it look like it's coming after us?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. And it is immediately going to finish its move. And then essentially there. And it's going to descend down to 200 feet. So it's still 120 feet above you in addition to that. So it is coming down at a steep dive.
Let's see, is there any other juice I can put in this fucker? Make him go faster? Let's see here.
You need to get the carrot on a stick from Zul'Gurub. Or Zul'Farrak.
Yeah.
Damn, I can't even remember the fucking name of it.
Zul'Gurub.
No, the one down there used to be from Tannerin. The old one. They got rid of it with Cataclysm.
Probably just gonna run. Does it look like it's faster than us?
Fuck beans, that's a good question. I didn't even bother to check that. I may just killed you. I'm a dungeon master.
If it's a silver dragon, yes, it is a lot faster than us.
It ain't silver.
But good thing it's not. Because most of the dragons aren't that fast, but they're still pretty fucking fast.
Let's just say that you get the clear opinion that this thing is moving a lot faster than you are.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. But how far away from the camp am I? Now?
Kyle, how far is a tenth of a mile?
A tenth of a mile? That's like
500
feet.
feet, yeah.
562.8 feet.
Where are you
Yeah.
guys even at?
No, it's 528 feet.
28,
Can you
yeah.
guys not see
I
the
don't know where I
map?
got that 6 from.
Dude, this pitch ass black. I can't see shit.
Oh shit, you guys should.
Oh, you deleted it, Aaron.
Oh, that's why. Uh-huh.
You fucker.
Yeah, I don't really want to fight a dragon on my own.
What color is the dragon?
It's the Umber dragon.
The wrong color?
It's the Shadow Dragon.
The wrong
It's the
one?
Shadow Dragon.
Can you guys see now?
Let's see. The smoke bomb. Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go low. I'm gonna drop the smoke bomb, cluster bomb, like as we're going to try to confuse it. Because, fun fact, you actually can't full run through full concealment. I learned that the other day when I was looking at movement.
Oh shit, is that a fucking Onitsian Drake? Goddamn.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, in fact,
Yeah, you're
I don't know if
fucked,
it's
dude.
concealment or blind, but you have to be careful. You have to make acrobatics checks or fall down.
Yeah, it's full concealment or blindness. If you can't see.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. We get low. I'm gonna steer him towards the base camp, and I'm gonna drop our smoke cluster bomb as we're going. Put up a smoke cloud behind us so it can't just full fly after us.
Okay.
That's just a swift action to do. I'm not trying to be precise. I'm just fucking pushing the button.
Yeah, I can tell. You're so dumb. You're gonna die. Fuck you.
Okay, how close to the ground do you want to get?
How is this like rolling hills or what?
It's fairly flat at this point.
Just play.
Let's see. I'd probably how high am I now? I'm trying to look.
80.
Zoom in. I'm about 80 now. I'd probably drop down to 40 over the course of the full run.
Okay. So 40 down, and then you can go ahead and move however far.
It'd be 160 further, and like I said, along the way, we're dropping smoke.
Okay.
And we're heading in kind of this direction.
All right. Let's see. How far did you actually get? Okay. Wow. All right. This thing tries to turn, but it's got the flight capabilities of a, I don't know what.
Yeah, I imagine so. Yeah.
I don't know what. Yeah, probably.
Thank you.
Sake,
Thank you.
John.
Thank you for that. You've clarified everything. Okay. And it is now 75 feet in the air. And close enough for a breath weapon. Oh no. Okay. It lets out a roar. And that inspires Ave Maria to haul ass a little faster.
Yeah. I'm going to try to have her, since I see this thing can't fly very well, I'm going to have us, not zigzag, but now, since it just turned that way, I'm going to kind of head in oblique to it, like that, but further.
Can I ask John a question?
Yes.
John, do you have expeditious retreat prepped? And so he checks.
That doesn't work in flying animals.
Why?
Because
Only
it
for
specifically
base
says land movement. But I have expeditious flight on the bird already.
Oh, okay. That's fucking stupid. Alright, whatever.
Yes.
Which, the reason Expeditious Flight is not faster is because that version lasts longer.
Yeah, makes sense. Like I said, I'm kind of going at an angle further, kind of like that.
Okay.
So it has to try to turn.
Turn sharp. Okay.
And and I'm gonna get even closer to the ground now, to about 20 feet from the ground. So I'll definitely be behind the smoke cloud.
Okay. Well,
Over the course of the movement, and it's 180 additional after that.
Okay, resetting you guys back here. You're getting close to the camp. Okay, so you're going to turn and kind of go like that, and then this thing is going to have to try to turn to follow. Okay.
Yeah, let's see.
Mechanics question, Uncle, while John figures out
I'll
his
go a
next
little bit further
move.
away.
Yes.
Do large creatures suffer penalties to flight as they get larger?
Usually, yes. It's based on their
Yeah.
fly skill, though, but that usually lowers with size.
Yeah.
Alright, and I'm pretty sure the dragons have average.
Depends.
It depends on their
It's
size.
very, and their type. It's very variable.
Yep.
Very variable.
Okay. I was just curious.
Yeah, I really should probably double check the quality of this bitch's flight.
Its size probably average or poor.
Yeah, it's poor. That's what I figured. Okay. Alrighty. So it's going to try to turn. And that slows it down. It's going to descend, continue to descend. It's now 5 feet above you. And there. Okay.
Yep, makes sense.
Okay. And it is your turn. The bats are just fucking hell and gone at this point.
Yeah, they can't keep up. Even with me descending to get lower, they were still barely staying in step with us.
The camp, if you get off the edge of this map, you should be pretty much to the camp.
Okay, well I can move 200.
Okay.
I can't see how far this is. Son of a bitch. There's too many numbers. I have to move just myself. Because I was seeing the numbers for both of us, and it wasn't conducive.
Right.
Is this... What does this say? It says 175, right?
I can't see it.
Oh, you didn't see it when it moved?
Oh, shit.
Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in. That'll help. Get out of here, you fucking turn order. Yeah, that was 175. So I get another 25 past this.
Okay. Alright.
And again, going kind of at an angle, so it has to spin movement to turn.
I think you've made it.
And I start going streaming. Dragon! Shadow Dragon! Fucking shit! Get ready!
Okay. And you reset back to here, and you can go ahead and do another however far.
Yeah, I had 25 feet after that. So I'll probably go up here towards Louis. And just yelling, dragon, as I'm going.
Well, you and now everybody are shouting, dragon, dragon!
No, that's fine. I mean, hopefully it's as long as people fucking know.
Well, one person... Actually, give me, oh, damn it. Give me 5d100.
Be nice to me, 100s. Be nice to me.
Yeah.
You've been real bad to us. Be nice. I don't know if that's nice or not.
Okay, well, one guy was caught with his pants around his ankles. He was squatting, taking a dump. And one guy reacts immediately, though, in the same exact round. Is not surprised. And one die two to see whether he's arcane or mundane. Okay. And he immediately starts casting a spell. He's a powerhouse. A powerhouse, I tell you. Alright, buddy. Beat the spell resistance. Alright, you didn't do shit. He casts on the dragon. The dragon comes in and eats you.
We didn't have movement. Whatever. Okay.
The dragon is straining to catch you, and it reaches out and takes one bite at your ass.
Come on. Ilaria. You can do this.
Oh, fuck. Whispered it. 18.
No.
Okay. Thank God it rolled shit.
Right? I have good AC, but...
Alright. So, you can now move once more.
Okay.
Before Louis decides to tussle with the dragon.
I fly in this direction, have it double move, which would be 100. I tell it to fly to safety, and I jump off.
Okay.
And I feather fall to the ground.
And now the bird can actually fly a little better.
Yeah, and I just have it, like, go get to somewhere safe or something. So it's not in the middle of a fucking dragon fight.
Okay.
I feather fall down as immediate action. No, I wouldn't have had time to grab the fucking wands and shit. That's fine. Let's see.
Alright, the dragon comes in.
I'm gonna cast shield on myself. That's what I'm doing the rest of my business.
Flies over right here.
And
And Da, 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 da. Ah.
Yeah.
No. Damn it. Alright. And it decides, as much as it wants to eat you, there's more delicious things here to kill. And it just breathes on this group of people. I said it. No, not bite. Breathe. Fucker, breathe, I said. And of course, you don't do shit like I wanted you to. Okay. Holy shit. Okay. Dark, somewhat greenish, gaseous, plasmid, almost plasma-like energy comes out in a cone from its mouth as it belches it out this purely malignant energy. It washes over everybody and seems to eat away at their flesh, and it causes it to immediately separate and slough off.
So, okay, let me Arcana check to see what type of energy I think it is. Ah, fuck. I don't have a spell for that.
Okay. Sacre bleu!
I brought
There
friends!
is a dragon in my camp! How dare you come here, you fucker! I will fuck you up! And Louis casts a spell and tries to kill the dragon. Let's check your spell resistance, dragon. You fucked with Louis! Fuck you, dragon! Spell resistance of the dragon is...
Probably not higher than that, but maybe.
Spell resistance of the dragon. Where the fuck is...
The phrase "hopefully not good enough" comes to mind.
I mean, 28's a lot.
28 is a lot done.
But this this also is with a bunch of illithid, so
Wait, do they not have spell resistance?
surely they do. Maybe not this age, because I know a lot of the younger ones.
If they're like undead or something, probably not.
Sacre
It is.
bleu!
It is negative energy, so probably not. They're undead. Because if they're undead, it's not themselves supporting themselves. Negative energy supporting themselves. If they're undead.
Oh, I can't believe they don't. Okay, interesting.
Perfect. I mean, that's great. That's good news for me.
Yeah, no fucking kidding.
I'm not useless.
You're not useless. It's a fucking miracle.
Oh, never mind. Okay. Alright, it's time for you to make a save, you fucking ugly dragon. Okay. Oh, dragon, you done.
He's just gonna get baleful polymorph.
Oh, shit.
Oh, dragon, you done fucked up now.
Every time Louis baleful polymorphs anything, it always works.
Oh, that means you don't get to keep it as like a dragon. That sucks.
Oh man, I was actually looking forward to the fight a little bit, but I don't want to actually
Don't
fight it if I
complain,
don't
I'll
have
bring
to.
another one out for you, don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're open.
And then a deer falls on the ground and goes, "Bah!"
Why does that deer sound like a sheep?
Louis had a little bit to drink.
Good job, Louis.
You son of a bitch! That will teach you
So looking-
fuckers! Do not mess with
look-
Louis!
I look off in this direction to see those bats are coming.
No, they done bailed.
It's like, yeah, the dragon's gone. Fuck it.
They fucked off. They're tired.
Adele or Eclipsia.
I'll go make sure this Bambi doesn't run off.
All right, everybody shoots it with a crossbow.
No.
You get shot.
No, wait. I try to stop him. I mean, we could freaking study that shit.
Yeah. All right. Everybody now plays fucking greased pig and tries to catch the fucking deer that's running away. And then Louis is like, "Sacre bleu!" And then he's like, fucking just hold animal, fly animal,
Yeah, it's just
slam animal on the ground 5 times.
Enemy hammer. The fuck?
Telekinesis the animal, fucking pitch that bitch into the tent, bang it back and forth.
I mean, honestly, what I just do is I daze it, then I go over and grab it, and then other people grab it, and it's done. We caught it.
Okay, so you use magic to daze it. Louis uses old-fashioned just fucking fuck power to daze it. After slamming its head into the ground a few times, it is dazed.
I see.
We tie that
Tutored
fucker
at
up.
me.
Yes,
So
you
Ulysses
guys caught
school.
yourself a dragon deer. They are rare. You can give it to Zeta, and she can add it to her collection.
Yeah, Baleful Playmorphed assholes.
Welcome back. Did you save their lives?
The ones I saw, I'll look around. Where's Dustma? Where's this guy's name?
He'll walk up to these guys and pat him on the shoulder. I do not know. Are they supposed to be here?
They teleported out. I guess they went somewhere else.
Oh, we moved our camp.
Son of a bitch! And I'll fly and go look for where they were.
Do not worry. They are wizards of the Lyceum. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah. Well, here's the Hearn, and I'll get the Hearn. You didn't make it, and I'll get on the bird and go look for Dustma and...
He didn't make it. Thump.
Thump.
Don't have time to the rest of the ceremony here, man. Like, people's lives are at stake.
You son
Yeah,
of a
like
bitch.
turns.
Did I tell you could die in the Hearn? If you do not come back right now, I will go kill your family. Well, you go get them. They are coming. They're walking along the plains, trying to find a new camp.
Yeah, I'll lead them back.
Yeah. Congratulations. You bested. You saved everybody except for 2 people who were nameless and they really don't care. And even Tachyon, or whatever the fuck the name of that dude's eagle is.
Oh, hey, he makes it?
He makes it as well. Okay, congratulations, Ilaria. Alright, during the next week or so, there are frequent skirmishes and frequent relocations. There, you learn that there are 5 total Eclipsian camps up here in northern Harn, engaging this corner of the Rhaetian Mountains.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to get in there and get something done. You know that pretty much everybody is here. That's not in Eclipsia.
Yeah. I talked to Louis a little bit, asked him if they've gotten the spell I made up here yet.
No, he has not gotten the spell. He asked what it is.
Okay. I'll describe it to him. If you have any enchanters. I don't have a copy of it. I trust you. You can just learn it from my spellbook when we get the chance. I'll watch you, of course, but then I shrug. It's whatever. I'm not good at scrolls, so it would take too long for me to make it in the raw for you.
Alright, he's very impressed by that. And says that, yes, either you can make it or he'll send somebody to go get some from them. That's fine. It sounds like a great spell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And, alright. Congratulations, everybody. Well, not everybody. Ilaria. Everybody else may still die.
Yeah, I was gonna say. What do you mean everybody?
I have succeeded
Huh?
in surviving.
Okay.
It's a pretty hard feat for me.
Rolun and Sollyn.
Yeah.
It takes a week for you guys to get there.
Yeah.
You finally get to the Tontury.
Cool.
You arrive at the Tontury. And when you arrive at the Tontury, you realize at the Tontury that you are there.
At the Tontury?
At the Tontury.
Imagine.
This is wisdom, folks. I have lots of it to spread.
It is at the Tontury which you have arrived.
Okay.
Imagine.
So, there you are. Wait a minute. That does not seem
I don't
right.
think this is it.
Sacre bleu!
Hey,
There is a
Ilaria, you're
hairy
the Tontury
dwarf
too.
here!
Wait.
Sollyn, I think we took a wrong turn.
Why are we at the war front? What the fuck is this?
I
How are
told
we
you
4 days ago?
We should have teleported. No one listens to Rolun, son of a bitch.
How did we get to a week ago?
Yeah, true.
You tell me. You tell me.
In the
Rolun.
meantime, Kurtal is flying through the air. Ding, 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 ding.
Off. No. I don't want to deal with your shit right now.
Okay.
Name one, name two.
They have
You didn't even
names,
give them
bitch.
tokens. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so John and I were chatting. We said it was a 3-to-1 him surviving, but like 5-to-1 him succeeding.
I'm pretty sure Louis did all the succeeding. Ilaria just
Hey,
ran
man.
from it.
I would have no, dude. We would have been good. Like I was ready for
Against
that
the
fight.
dragon?
But I mean, shit. If he's just gonna win the fight, that's good with me.
Well, Louis really didn't want to. He didn't want to hog the glory, but he really didn't want to wait for a lot of people to die.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, one more round on the healers would have started doing like cure heavy wounds on it and killed it. Like one
we don't
round.
know if it was actually undead or not. He just did negative energy shit.
Yeah.
World dragons may just do that if they're for the plane of shadow.
Yeah, exactly.
Why do you have to take all my ideas?
I mean, it could have been undead,
Hold them down the drain. Yeah,
Why
that's
you gotta
great.
shit on his ideas, alright? It's not his
but it did
Well,
look like a
you
fault.
can
His
giant
ideas are
so.
stupid.
Love you, Tucker.
Your ideas are bad and you should feel bad.
Okay. Alright, Tucker. You see where you at, bitch?
Yes.
Alright. By the way, if people in YouTube are concerned about the way I treat my players, I want you to know I don't give a shit.
Uncle, I'm still on the war map here.
Go down a little bit.
We don't have vision there.
Just give a vision of Willow. She ain't died anytime soon.
That's true. If anyone would survive, it would be her.
No, if anyone doesn't die, it's gonna be her. She's gonna
No,
talk.
what are you
nonstop.
talking about? The talkative person is always the one that survives because they're so annoying they can't die.
Yeah,
Haven't you died twice?
They have plot armor.
that's what deflection AC is. It's the fucking the verbiage.
Necro, I heard
Yeah.
that burn and it's sizzling.
Say that again, Necro. If it was an insult to me, I would have fucking chopped.
No,
off
it was an
your
insult to
nuts.
me, and it was good.
What'd you say to him?
I said, haven't you died twice?
I think he's died
Yeah,
two
but I'm a
times.
player. I don't get plot armor.
Except that time that you got plot armor.
Exactly. Anyways.
Okay. Rolun and Sollyn. I know
Uh-huh.
you're waiting for those donkeys. They're coming, don't worry. But you may begin anytime you wish.
We're waiting for the donkeys. Is Rolun lagging behind again?
Here comes Rolun with a palm leaf for Easter Sunday on top of a donkey. Oh, I can't even do it.
Here we are.
Oh.
Don't hurt yourself, Uncle.
Oh my fucking god, you are. Jesus H. Where the... Shut the fuck up.
That wasn't wasn't the donkey. That was Rolun.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
You're fucking Rolun, I swear to God. Alright, we're at Tontury, ladies and gentlemen. We're at Tontury. Okay. So where are we? Okay. So do we detect magic to find out where the fuck these things are, or what do we do?
Go right ahead.
Okay.
Rolun, this is the student's job.
Oh yeah. Go find out where we got these things.
Damn it.
Dude, it's been so
By
long.
the way,
If
this donkey, you're gonna have to put down.
Why?
Rolun has broken it.
Shut the fuck up.
No, not for the reasons you think. See,
What other reason
even though
is
everybody else
Mentally.
is walking, somehow Rolun has trained this animal to move at dwarf speed. So
Oh,
it has perpetually just become very slovenly and not very ambitious with anything in life. And
Oh, just
the
like a
only way
dwarf.
you get him to move now is with capitalistic motivation. You have
You
to give
dangle a
him
coin from a stick.
carrots. It's the only way you're going to get him to move.
And the only way you can get Rolun to hold the carrot on the stick is to dangle a coin on a stick in front of Rolun.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, you arrive finally at the Tontury, or at least one small section of it. There are huge stone formations here, obviously man-made, because women suck at math. And,
Jesus
Wow.
Christ. You know, I was